Hey, welcome to Eating Enlightenment. I'm your host, Jared Levinson, former binge eating wrestler turned Zen monk turned eating coach and counselor. This is the show that is going to give you eating enlightenments, moments of insight, new perspective changes, ideas, strategies, and tips to heal binge and emotional eating. Today we have a special solo episode just with me. I'm talking about the power of acceptance. Hey, Jared here. Today we're going to be talking about acceptance. Acceptance is difficult to understand. The thing that people fear deep down, that you'll have to accept that you're broken, that you're hopeless, that you will always be stuck. Acceptance does not mean permanence. That's what holds us back from acceptance. This deep fear that I am broken right now, I am bad, worthless, not worthy. And if I accept these parts of myself, it will mean I am permanently going to be this way. That is an unacceptable conclusion about the meaning of acceptance. And today we're going to be going over some analogies, metaphors, so that you can better understand the real meaning of acceptance. The first metaphor I'd like to share with you is this idea of quicksand. If you somehow fall into a pit of quicksand and there's sand stuck to your legs and it's sucking your shoulders underneath the ground, if you squirm, if you try to flail, if you try to resist, if you start getting so angry and rolling your shoulders everywhere, you are going to sink faster into the ground. Acceptance of quicksand would be where you are stuck in quicksand and you stay still. You do not flail your arms. You do not yell and bemoan your situation. If you did say something while you were stuck in quicksand with the attitude of acceptance, it would be, I'm stuck right now. That's it. Not, I'm stuck and I'm hopeless. Not, I'm stuck and no one is there to save me. Not, I'm stuck and I'm going to die. Not this extra crap that we pile on. Acceptance is just the present moment. It is not this permanent story that we continue for the rest of time. Here's another analogy. Let's say you have a rope and you're playing tug of war. All right, so you got this big rope between your hands and you're on the edge of a cliff. At the other side of the cliff is your mirror image, and you're playing tug of war with your mirror image over a cliff. And you're tugging on the rope, and as you tug on the rope, your mirror image pulls back at you. The mirror image is also really mean, right? Your mirror image is a jerk. They're saying, you're worthless, you always fail, you always give up, you're pathetic. And you're pulling on this rope, but you start to notice something. The more you pull on this rope, you can't win the tug of war. You're getting exhausted pulling on this rope and listening to your evil mirror image insult you all day long. But here's the question. What if you just dropped the rope? What if your mirror image on the other side of the cliff kept on insulting you, kept on saying random crazy crap about you? What would that be like? What would it be like if you just listened to the insults, those negative thoughts coming from your mirror image? Likewise, what would it be like if you really sat still in quicksand? Like, imagine that right now. You're in quicksand, or you're looking at someone who is insulting you, and you stay still. What that does is it enables you to notice the energy in your body. You can notice the immediate pain, discomfort, physical sensations. Sensations in your body. When you accept in this attitude of great stillness, there becomes space for you to feel the pain in your heart. This is the first part of acceptance and commitment therapy. Acceptance and commitment therapy has a lot of research behind it. It's been shown to be very, very useful with eating struggles. Right now, there's a little series going on where I'm exploring this modality of treatment. Today, we are just simply talking about acceptance. There's a link to an in-depth article down below where I talk about acceptance more using images, other metaphors. You can check that out. The link is down below. We'll be exploring more acceptance techniques in the coming days. If you want to subscribe and get those updates, then like and subscribe to the channel or leave a 5-star review if you're on iTunes. Thank you so much for listening. And with that being said, we'll close it out today. And just remember that acceptance is this stillness. It's this stillness where you are separate from the meaning you make of things. You're separate from the meaning of the quicksand, right? Your default meaning of quicksand is going to be, I am going to die. That's the default meaning. The default meaning when you hear somebody insulting you is, I gotta try to win. I gotta try to resist. Acceptance is hanging out in the quicksand, letting someone yell at you, just staying still, and returning to your body so that you can feel the pain directly. Oftentimes, we turn to food, we turn to weed, we turn to whatever, TV, internet shopping, you name it, because we can't feel the pain directly. Whenever we try to feel the pain, whenever we try to make our problems go away, we're always dealing with the image on the other side. We're always dealing with the quicksand. We're always lost in this meaning that we make, that our brains make. Maybe not that you make, but your brain makes. So acceptance is coming back to the root. It's in your body, this energy in the present moment. If you're feeling hurt, what's that like in your heart? Is your heart tight? Is your heart hot? Is your heart beating very quickly? What's it like in your gut? What's it like in your body? Acceptance allows us to be still and to directly feel what's going on in the body. It allows us to reconnect to the body. This has been, in a nutshell, my own journey of healing, coming back to my body, coming back to the source. That's where we got to go back to, the source. And acceptance can help. The source is always there within us, right? The source is there. Acceptance can help us see the source. So, I know I said I'd close out the video a while ago. Now I'm actually going to do it. All right. Thank you so much for listening to this little message on acceptance. Go ahead and accept whatever challenges are coming into your life. Lean into them. Try to face them head on. Try to commit to values that are important to you. And go have a freaking grounded day. Because that's what acceptance brings. It brings groundedness. It brings the truth. So go be grounded. Don't worry about being perfect, okay? No need to think about being perfect. But rather, let's lean into our imperfections. Let's lean in to
the uncomfortable and see if we can just let that uncomfortable be there. And if we get overwhelmed, let's give ourselves some credit for leaning in. Let's see what we can learn from leaning in. And then we'll have another chance to practice acceptance on down the line. So, have a great, grounded day.